Welcome back to consecutive day 761 of a diary of a Runpreneur. Please remember that this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. Check the link in the comments below to find out more on how you can support it, but give this a subscribe and a share, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thanks for your support, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 761 of a diary of a Runpreneur, and yeah, it's been a manic 48 hours really. I did a very short vlog yesterday because I'd just done another pacing run for this 10k community fundraising run that's on Sunday called the Fen Gallop, and yeah, I was pretty shattered after it, to be honest with you. I've done two 10Ks, quickish 10Ks, back to back, and yeah, my legs aren't used to that, and as a result, I'm stiffer today than I've been for a while. So I'm just a bit of a recovery run today. My left calf is a little bit tight, so I'm just kind of running very slowly just to get oxygenated blood around the muscles, just to loosen them up. I'll do the same again tomorrow before the actual event on Sunday. But yeah, it's interesting because it's amazing how comfortable your body gets running in a certain style, technique and pace or cadence. And what I found over the last couple of 10Ks, like the previous day, so not yesterday but the day before, I did a 10k loop, and I did it in 42.5 minutes. Now that was a quick 10k, especially because half of this 10k is off-road, so it's probably the equivalent of a sub 41 thereabouts in terms of if it was all road based. So it was a quick, for me anyway, so it was a quick 10k, and yeah, it was tough. And then yesterday I tried to run more to the pacing speed that I need to do, which is 45 minutes, and it was really hard to do because when I run quick, I run quicker than the 45 minute 10k pace, and when I run slow, I run slower than that. It was a real in-between pace, and I found myself constantly running too quick and then having to slow myself down and then realising that I'm running too slow, and it was a concertina effect throughout. Now, I think if I was on road, I would have probably found a nice consistent zone to kind of run in, but when you're constantly switching from grass to kind of farmland to gravel tracks to mud to road, your pace is constantly thrown, and that was what the challenge was. So I found myself yesterday's run harder than the 42 minute and a half 10k loop I did the day before. So it's so you have to almost train your body to find that pace. So I've kind of got a rhythm, in my mind now of how my feet should, my step count should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe. 1, 2. So rhythmic breathing. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then breathe is the kind of rhythmic breathing pattern I will do for the 10k, which generally finds that kind of 4.5 minute k pace, which is what I need to be at. So, but it's just interesting, isn't it? How a slower run can actually be harder. Well, it's not a slower run, but a kind of a medium pace run can be harder than a fast paced run if you're not used to running it. So, just going past a really big, freaky looking dog. Oh, he tripped over there. Thank you. So, yeah, there's a massive, great big Doberman or Rottweiler, one of the two over there. Fortunately, it's being held back by its owner, and I nearly tripped over just trying to give it a wide berth. But yeah, so and then business-wise, it's been a really frantic week. These big investors that we're looking to work more and more closely with, there's been a few things that hasn't gone the way that they wanted, and yeah, we've had to kind of pivot and change direction. I mean, they're still very much committed to the bigger picture and working with us for the long run, but just in terms of what stock they're taking and that side of things, and due diligence on the social housing providers we work with, etc. So yeah, it's been a lot of kind of reactive work, trying to make sure that that they're happy and they're keen to move forward. So there's a bit more work to do over the coming weeks. We meet again in 3 weeks' time. But it's when you're in these types of meetings, I was describing it to one of the partners and just saying that, you know, when you're dealing with that level of investor or clientele, you just have to be so on it mentally alert and sharp to be able to deal with the questions and the queries that come forward. And it's quite mentally draining. And although it's been very positive, what's happened, it's just the workload and the strenuous mental strain that kind of takes its toll. And yeah, I feel a bit tired. I mean, last night I had a few drinks with some of the football coaches, and so I'm probably feeling a bit more tired today than I would have anyway. And tonight I'm off out for a 40th celebration, which will be yeah, it's not really needed, to be honest with you. I could do without it, but it's a friend's 40th, so we will make the effort. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for me today. Looking forward to a weekend. We've got visitors from Australia over, which will be really cool to see them for a long weekend. So looking forward to that, and just chilling and taking it easy before back into the swing of things next week. But anyway, that's it for me today. As always, any questions, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Remember, this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. Check the link in the comments below to find out more how you can support it. But give this a subscribe and a share, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thanks for your support. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.